Look, I didn't want it to happen. I didn't want none of this to happen. Me, I'm just a regular mope, trying to run my lap in the rat race, maybe grab a stinking piece of cheese and get out before anybody knows I'm there. But it was you. It was you, fate. You and your fickle fingers that wove this web of doom and destruction around these poor people. Oh, I know you're out there, fate. I know you're looking down on me, doing what you like to do most, laughing at us puny mortals. Well, go ahead. I'll make it easy for you. I'll count to 3, and on the count of 3, just go ahead and laugh at me, fate. 1, 2, 3! That was mean. But I bet you can do better than that. I bet you can skewer my heart with the sharp barbs of your malice. On the count of 3, really let me have it. 1, 2, 3! Did that feel good, Fate? Look, would it make you feel fine if I went ahead and told you the whole story? Of course, you already know it since you designed that it would happen, but as long as we're here and we have time to kill, why not? Why not look down, Fate, upon these 4 people, those on whom you shot your most pointed barbs of destruction? Do you remember them, Fate? Do you remember this woman here? Go ahead, Fate, remind me, in what humiliating place did you decide this character would die?
Amsterdam.
In Amsterdam. But not just in Amsterdam, in a particular kind of place in Amsterdam. What kind of place was it?
Brothel. Red light.
A red light brothel in Amsterdam. That's right. And this woman here, do you remember what little, innocuous, seemingly insignificant object led to her downfall?
Volkswagen Bug.
A Volkswagen Bug. What could be more insignificant than that? That's right.
No gas.
The Volkswagen Bug. And this man here, who did you decide that this man would kill by the end of our story?
The leading lady.
And which of these 3 were that?
The one in black.
Yes. The one in the black. The one in the black, whose dying words were, do you remember what you designed her dying words to be?
Black Widow.
Black Widow. That's right. So how did it happen? How did we go from a couple of people just trying to plug along and not bother nobody to...
I die in a brothel in the red light district of Amsterdam.
I meet my demise through a Volkswagen Bug.
Me, killing the lady in black.
My dying words being Black Widow.
Well, sit back. Enjoy your handiwork. Oh, hey, just for fun. Let's say this was one of those movies, you know? One of those movies they're cranking out of Hollywood now. One of those crime dramas starring Bogey and McCall. If this was one of those movies, what would you title it?
The Spider's Web.
Whoa.
We planned that.
Well, sit back and enjoy, if you can, the spider's web.
I didn't start out dead. I was very much alive at the start of the story. I was alive but lonely, looking for a place or somebody to put my loneliness on hold. As I walked the dark San Francisco street and felt the drizzle on my face and beautiful blonde locks, I noticed in the distance flashing lights. I think it was a nightclub I saw with a pink neon flamingo, its lights flashing on and off with no head. Like a poorly trained dog at the crotch of a stranger, I found myself very curious. I walked into that nightclub, the Tropicana.
You look familiar.
Victoria Volkswagen. Your name?
Maria von La.
Can you spell that?
Von La, L-A.
La La?
La.
Oh, I do not think I know you.
It's my stage name. I have one in Amsterdam.
I'm new in town. Are you an actress here?
One would call me an actress. I play many roles at different times, depending on the time of day and who I see. Tell me about you. What brings you to my flamenco nightclub?
You're the owner.
I am.
I'm here because I'm looking for someone to give me a job and make me feel like I have a family again.
I can do that for you. I can give you a job and I can find a family for you. One every night, if you prefer.
That's not quite what I meant. I meant a job, you know?
Yes,
I need money.
I can pay you. Or let me say your family will pay you.
Tell me more what you mean by a family.
Well, every night you get to play make-believe.
I can do that.
And you can make-believe anything that you like. Can you do that?
I think I might be able to.
Well, then you're hired.
That was easy. Easier than I thought it would be.
Yes,
So-
it's very easy here. You just have to follow the rules. No stealing. No killing at night, only during the day. And you must smile most of the time. Can you do that?
Yes, I can.
And no sweating?
I don't sweat.
Well then, good. This job is perfect for you. Let's see what you can do.
Okay.
I'll bring somebody back. Stay there.
I was confused. I was glad to have a job, but she was a really weird woman.
Thank you, Miss Von Lala.
Hello. Victoria Volkswagen.
She was a real classy dame. Blonde hair that went down for miles, and legs that went up higher than the Rockies. You could tell there was something going on behind those eyes, though. A look of loneliness that couldn't be broken by one night of frivolity. But I was a broken man, too, so I decided to give it a try. All right, Victoria, sorry for interrupting. Let's do the introduction thing. My name's John.
Hi, John. That's your first name?
That's right. I prefer not to give my last in a place like this. You never know what you're going to end up losing, if you know what I mean.
I wanted to make sure that it was his name and not his role in my life. Have a seat, John. I may call you by your first name, I'm presuming, since I only know your first name. I mean your last name, I might call you Mister.
All right. You seem like a fine dame. I'll
One
tell
of the
you,
finest.
certainly one of the finest I've seen. My last name? My last name,
Starfish. You don't know it, do you? I bet you were in the war, and you were hurt. You got it in the head, didn't you, sir?
You're right.
You suffer from amnesia.
I've been going by all sorts of different John names that everybody knows. Candy, Kennedy, Edwards. But I don't know my own last name. I took a German rifle shot straight to the bean. Boom! Can't remember anything but my first name. And I used to love coming to this place. Come to find out, it's a nest. German vipers like yourself, Miss Volkswagen. You don't think I know that Miss von Lachlach is German also? Why, I hear she comes straight from Amsterdam.
I may be of German descent, but I'm 100% American.
All right. I must say that I do remember more than one schnitzel I enjoyed at a German country girl's hands.
I might have been one of those country girls, because I was a nurse in the war. I saved a lot of blue GIs. That's how I could tell. You have that look of a man with a brain injury.
Victoria? Oh, it's you.
What are you doing here? I was hoping to meet someone I knew, but I didn't expect it would be you.
Well, say, is this a 2-for-1 special?
Victoria, my arch nemesis. Victoria, who stole my husband. Victoria, in a place like this. Oh, sweet justice.
So I see you're traveling alone, huh?
Yeah, I was rolling through town. I saw the lights on and someone told me I could get a good drink around here. Didn't expect to see the kind likes of you here. Who's your male friend? You gonna introduce us?
John, this is Charlotte.
Pleasure, Charlotte.
Oh, your lips, so soft. So, Victoria, I'm glad to see you trying to use your assets again.
Well, if you have them, it's worth using them. If you don't, I guess you just have to make do. You know all about that, right?
John, would you be a darling? Can you get me a drink over there?
Of course. Well, looks like you need a drink too then.
I do.
Why don't I just be a sterling fellow and get one for both of you? It was like a mind trick. One of them was pale, the other one dark. I couldn't decide which way I wanted to go that way.
What brings you here? You know I live here.
It's a free country, right?
No!
I get to be where I want.
In
I wanna be-
Amsterdam, California, just outside of San Francisco, are you kidding me? What are the chances?
Are you thinking that I came here to see you? To bump into you, of all people? My arch rival? Someone I disdain?
You got what you wanted. You took Mario from me. But I see it didn't last, obviously, because you're crawling up in here all alone.
I got what I wanted. When I was done, I let it go. You should learn the same. Thank you.
Well, ladies, let's have a toast, huh? To old friends and to new friends.
Thank you, John.
I was watching the whole thing from my seat in the back. I was a plant, you see, not a fern or a frog. It's not the kind of plant I was. Instead, I was there to make sure nothing went wrong in the club. Kind of like an undercover police officer, except I wasn't a police officer. Instead, I was hired muscle. Everything was taking a turn for the dangerous, and I decided it was time to talk to the boss lady about what was going on out in the hall. So I went back to her private office. And I'm telling you, we're playing a dangerous game. You promised me that we'd go straight when we set up here. And here you are back to the old tricks. They found us over in Europe and they'll find us over here. I'm telling you, why can't we just play it straight? straight and try to go clean.
Because this is how he makes the money.
Money, is that all it was about for you? Just money?
Isn't it always about money?
Sure, maybe when you first found me in the street and you hired me to work for you, but then things had changed. Don't you feel things have changed?
I know they have changed. That's why I have to change my accent to fit into this country. But it's not working. We are broke, don't you see? I need to hire these girls.
Listen, why can't we just run a nice club, me and you? Why can't we just admit that the old days are gone? We can go legit here in America.
I don't know how.
Don't know how.
I don't know how. All I know is what to sell. And it works. We make money.
Sure.
Hand over fist, we make money.
But it's illegal here. They're gonna turn this place inside out. I'm listening to what's happening out there. There are schemes being cooked up. People's lives are being played with. Dangerous people are starting to gather here. This place is getting a reputation, I'm telling you. A reputation that you can't afford to have follow you.
You are so pessimistic.
That's because I'm cynical. Look, would it embarrass me if I told you I love you?
Yes.
Well, then I won't say.
Well, tell me anyway. Embarrass yourself.
Let's just say I did. Let's just say I loved you. And let's just say I wanted to see us sock away a little bit of dough in order to buy a nice house somewhere. Maybe out in the suburbs like Levittown, you know? Some place that's nice. Some place where we can live a little bit of a life together on a square patch of grass and not worry about things like this anymore.
That sounds like the American dream that I have wanted. All right, I'm going to lose my accent. I love you too. But I know that I have shamed you. Look what I have done for a living. It's what I know. It's how I have a family. Can you be my family and not pay me?
I would like to be your family, and I can't afford you anyway.
Well, I'll take your cigarette. Now you can afford me.
All we have to do is make sure we get all of the illicit activity out of this place before the coppers come. That's all. If they find a clean operation, we're free and clear. Just go out there and close it down. That new blonde dame you were hiring before. Get rid of her. I can smell trouble from a mile away, and that dame is trouble.
Oh, but she's perfect for us. She will make us so much money. She has the look of innocence.
We need to walk away from all of this, and that's the first step. You need to go out there and get rid of her.
Kill her?
No, just fire her! Go!
Lady!
Fire.
Lady! I'm sorry to interrupt, but there is a lady dick outside sniffing around.
Oh,
I told you, the coppers are here already.
you take care of this.
Me?
Yes, you take care of this. I'll fire her. I will fire her. I'm gonna go do that now.
I went back out into the main hall where the police detective had barged in.
What is the meaning of this?
What is the meaning of what? This is a club, a nice upstanding club.
Oh, we in San Francisco, we know what this kind of club looks like. I've been sniffing around here for a couple weeks now, and I don't like what I'm seeing. I see young women coming in and out, men coming in and out. You have any explanation for me about your clientele?
Yeah, we're a public establishment. People can come in and out all day if they want. Why don't you get the nice detective a drink, huh? One drink.
I'm not drinking. I'm on the job. I'm not one of those cops you're used to. One that can be plied with alcohol. Oh, no. No, we're here to clean up the streets of riffraff like you and your club. It's
Look.
not gonna last.
I'm telling you, we're clean here. There's nothing you can find. Go ahead, look around. We got nothing to hide.
Well, why don't you take me down to your establishment right now? We can see what that looks like.
Well, this is the establishment. This is all we got. We got this main hall here.
Strangely empty for 1 in the morning.
Well, that's right, because we're an upstanding, religiously motivated organization. So from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock, everyone's in church, praying.
With a headless flamingo outside.
That's right. The headless flamingo is the Floridian icon which substitutes for Jesus Christ. In Florida.
Well, we're in California.
That's right, but we are heavily influenced by the Floridian sisters of the Bombay, blah, blah, blah.
You're talking quite a bit of nonsense.
Listen, I'm telling you we're clean. That's all you need to know. Why don't you get out of here and go home?
I'll be back.
Boss, she knows everything. Everything. You can see it in her eyes. She's going to get us into jail.
That's all right. I'm telling you, all you have to do is get rid of the blonde dame. As soon as she's out, that's the end of the illicit activity around here.
Should we kill her?
No! We're just gonna fire her!
Oh.
Jackson, it's been a long time. I know you were sitting back there when I came in here earlier. I tried not to make eye contact with you. Jackson, we go way back.
We went this far.
On the seesaw as little kids. Me down, you up. Me down, you up.
A habit we continued well into adulthood.
Yes.
Yes, I saw you. Of course I saw you. I was sitting right there. Well,
Jackson.
what's it gonna take for me to shake you off my feet?
Jackson, I know that the cops are breathing down your neck. I know that they've got something over on your little lady friend there, the owner of this establishment, and that you need a little bit of help getting out of your little pickle. You need the money to continue doing your illicit affairs, selling girls.
Listen, why don't-
Selling girls!
I don't want to do that anymore. Why doesn't anybody believe me? I'm trying to get out, see? I want to go straight. I want to go clean. I want to just buy a little house. You know what I want to do? Believe it or not, I want to open up an auto body shop. Remember when I was a kid? Remember how I always used to like to tinker around with the cars, with the old Volkswagens? Remember how I used to love to putter in the garage all day long?
I want to make that dream come true for you, and I will, but you have to do a little thing for me.
Listen, the last time I did a little thing for you, I ended up spending 2 years in the pen. You're dangerous, and I know it.
It's a teensy-weensy little thing.
It's always a teensy-weensy little thing with you. I'm not going to fall prey to your wiles again.